IGN on X. PlayStation is exploring the possibility of letting an AI take over your game to help you finish if you're stuck. Oh, so Journo Mode has been officially patented. They're calling it AI generated ghost player. And this is the patent for it. I like the patents always have like a stick figure holding the controller. Gameplay, player character, ghost character, and then they have the AI model running the in-game assistance with an in-game engine game save state to be able to move the ghost character where it needs to go. Ironically, playing itself for you. Like, this used to be like a joke, like, oh, I bet in the future games are just going to play themselves for you. It's like, no, that's actually what they're trying to push forward here with this patent. PlayStation patents AI assist feature that can take over if you get stuck. PlayStation's exploring the possibility of letting AI take over your game to help you if you're stuck. Patent documents filed by Sony show plans to offer an in-game AI ghost that can demonstrate how to progress further, or alternatively, have your control fully taken over by the AI in order to make progress for you. Intriguingly, Sony suggests that AI could be called upon at any time, trained from past gameplay clips posted on YouTube and Twitch, as well as played game data gleaned from PlayStation Network. The idea is that the AI would be able to detect what a player is doing and compare it to past successful examples, then offer solutions. I mean, I get that at the end of the day, a video game is just a bunch of ones and zeros, and it's just a computer program that you change the digits on in a far more advanced way to move a character. I get all that, but my God, is this not just demeaning to the entire games industry to be like, this is actually what a game is? Let's just expose the magic curtain, pull the curtain back, and just say, yeah, it's really nothing. You just move the ones and zeros around for you. Sony patent positions this new generation of AI assistants as superior to previous examples seen in games previously, evoking one unnamed example that sounds similar to Nintendo's assist features seen in some Mario 2D platformers. Yes, the Mario where you're doing the Mario Maker and it shows all the places that he's died before, stuff like that. I've also seen AI already be trained on playing Mario games on YouTube, where you can like literally set up AI to play games for you already for the less advanced games, the 8-bit era, but moving them on to these games, training them on how other people are playing advanced quantum mechanics of the future. It's at what point have we gone too far? I can't. Oh shit! Comment of the night: ESP reviews. So now David Jaffe won't get stuck anymore. That's great. Some solutions have included the use of a character that a user can follow. Sony wrote in a patent. However, the character is usually a graphic image or outline image of a prior player that played the game, and the user must follow the character watching the moves that occurred. Could you imagine how impossible that would be to do? Unless it's like a slow moving game, like a simulation game, like a city builder or something, where it's like, oh, they moved and put the building there. Okay, I can do that. You try doing that with like Stellar Blade, be like, okay, hit him here, hit him here, hit him here, hit him here. Like, you can't move that fast with what they're doing, including moves and interaction that is not relevant to the user's current gameplay scenarios. This is not, however, very useful for real-time assistance like that to a player that is encountering some difficulty with, like I was just saying with Stellar Blade, a specific scenario of gameplay or along the player's specific gameplay path. This is because the character does not know specifically what the player is playing or the context of the user's gameplay. Further, the character is typically only performing actions of one prior player. Further yet, the character is only presented for general game scenarios that relate to the game, not in relation to the context of the player's current gameplay. Sony has suggested that the AI assistance program will be available to track player progress on a more granular level, so the AI would be able to detect exactly what someone might be looking to achieve at a particular moment. It's an intriguing idea, though one which is, for now, just an idea. How good can AI get at playing games or detecting exactly what you need to do to get better? If I'm stuck at a boss in Clair Obscur, will it respect my verso with a better build? Still, it might help me finally beat Bloodborne, which would be nice. I love the admitting by the journals. That's great. This is a very odd concept that I think, unfortunately, is inevitable. This, whether this comes to fruition or one in the future, it's going to happen. I saw this on X. It's cracked me up. Mike Matei. It's already been invented. It's called the rewind feature. This is the NCS master. Someone will pitch this in a few years. Let's check AVGN. What's James Rollfast to say about this?
That'd be pretty handy, I guess. But you know, it'd be better. How about just a button you press that makes the game beat? And that's why I invented the beat a game button. Yeah, all you do if you're playing a really hard game, you just push the button and the game's beat. Let's try it out. Ninja Gaiden 2. Ooh, that's a hard game.
Son of a
man. Oh shit. I'm getting my ass kicked.
I mean, obviously a clear joke, but that's like, what are we doing here? If you are having AI play the game for you, how is it any different than just getting to the end of the game? What are you accomplishing? What are the feelings that you're getting while you're holding the controller and not doing anything?
Legend of Zelda. Beat it. Mega Man. Beat it. You never thought you'd beat a hard game like that, not without the beat a game button.
Again, yeah, exactly. So it's basically, how is this any different than just watching a YouTuber play the game? Why even pick up the controller and buy the game in the first place? I feel like, you know what this is? You know what this is? This is executives coming up with an idea, going to the developers saying, hey, I got this cool idea. I saw my son playing this game, or my daughter, and she's getting stuck. Little Timmy and little Jill can't get past this part of the game. Great idea. AI is all the rage right now. Can you guys implement AI into this so that little Timmy and Jill can beat their game, and I can be the savior of them for Dad of the Year because I thought of this idea? And the devs over at Sony just like, yeah, we can probably do something like that, sir. Like, who is this even? I don't even laughing so much, but like, who is this even for? Because it literally is this. It's just, what's the difference between using it to beat a boss or get past a hard part in the game, or pressing the button and getting to the end credits? Like, what's the difference? What, genuinely, if it's just like one small little part, okay, but that's like why we play the games, is you'll get stuck at one small part and you might be stuck there for days. This is my battle. Stellar Blade comes to mind for me over and over and over again. How many times did that chick kick my ass? And I kept going back to it, hours upon hours. And here's the problem that I have with it. If this ability existed, it'd be pretty tempting to be like, man, you know, I tried for hours on end and I just can't beat it. And I really want to get past this so that I can get to the end of the game and continue it. I will use the crutch of this AI assistant to beat that part of it. How humiliating Like how bad is that? It's true. It should disable achievements and all that. I agree, but at the same time, like the the feeling that I had, the dopamine hit when I beat Raven was just like euphoria. I was like, you you can't replicate. Your brain is just like, I overcame something that I felt like I was never going to be able to do. It's amazing. This being implemented across the board, twofold. One, people will never have that feeling again because it's human nature to eventually break down and be like, fuck, I'll just do it. But secondly, and more importantly, what Sony plans on doing with this in the future, you think they're going to do it for free? No. They're going to paywall it. They're going to be putting it behind the PS Plus. They're going to charge per use. They're going to try to microtransaction the shit out of it. So it's going to be another way to chip away and get more money from people, and people are going to break down and use it. It's God, the more I think about this, the more depressing it is. Like it really, it's inevitable, and that's sad. In a weird way, I think it's like it's Mike Matei was saying with the rewind feature. If you play an NES game with the rewind feature and it's really hard, you can say you're not going to use the rewind feature. And I've said that before, and then I've found myself using the rewind feature. It exists, but it really does take away from the feeling people used to get. And it will never come back again. Kalisoka says, Smash, the game that comes to my mind was Ocarina of Time beating the Water Temple. Yes! It was one of the greatest things to me at the time. I remember that. God, the Water Temple, that was a pain in the ass, too. Was that 3 levels? Lots of backtracking, figuring out, remembering. Oh, my God, that was a mess. You should get an achievement called AI Takeover. It actually detracts points from your gamer score. But yeah, that's what Sony's working on. So get excited, gamers. Yay. I'll leave that there.